Okay, so the 10 to fave was also going to be serious skincare, but we had a little sellout situation. That's what happens. You guys shop fast, and you're very smart shoppers, and I appreciate that. So we had a change of plans. Our 10th fave is from Bissell. Now this is the ProHeat 2-time Revolution Carpet Cleaner. We were sharing a carpet cleaner with you a little bit earlier in the hour. And we were really kind of talking about pets and if you have issues with pets and pet stains and dirt and debris and things of that nature. What's great about this one, and all of the Bissell carpet cleaners and carpet washers are really amazing machines, and you really just want to choose the one that's going to be right for the issues in your home. This one is a heavy duty. This one is comes along not only with the benefit of having two different tanks, one for your clean water, one for your dirty water. This one not only comes along with the benefit of having those rotating brushes so that it can easily pull up the dirt and debris that's kind of just embedded into our carpets, but it also comes along with some really great attachments that are phenomenal. That these are the kind of attachments that you're actually going to use, because a lot of times when you see things that come with attachments, you're thinking, first off, I'll never use that. I don't even know what it is, but these are going to be great. So first off, you're going to get your crevice tool, and this one is, and just even by the nature of the way that it's shaped, you can see that if you needed to get into the little corners, the cracks and crevices of when you're cleaning up, whether it is in your car, your upholstery, the baby seat, what have you, you can really get in there. You also have your stair tool, and this stair tool is geniusly designed because it is a little triangle so that you can get into the corners of the staircase as well as up the side of the stairs, and then of course on the stair itself. You're getting that. This one is your pet stain tool, and so you can see you've got, but you can use it for a lot of any other stain. We call it the pet stain tool, and you can see all of the brush work that you've got going on there. These are nice stiff bristles so that you can really, even if you have, whether it's a fresh stain or if it's an old stain and you don't even know what it is anymore. Because for a lot of us, if we're not cleaning the carpets and we're not cleaning the stains when they happen, over time, we forget that was food, that was chocolate, that was, you know, the dog had fun over there, whatever the case was. So it's nice that you can have a tool that you can, if you need to get down and kind of scrub in there, you can easily do that. You're also gonna get the solutions that come right along with it. And when you need more solution, you can always go to hsn.com because we do offer more, but you're gonna get your Oxy Boost. This is, oh, and I will tell you, when you use this and you put it a little bit in the tank and you clean the carpets with it, your house is gonna smell so fresh. I tell you, it'll smell like a brand new house. There's something about clean carpets that just gives a freshness to your home that really nothing else does. So you've got that Oxy Boost there. You're also going to get the pet solution that the professional solution that comes right along with it, as well as the antibacterial. So you have clean your way. And like I said, choose the Bissell that's going to be right for you and right for the needs of your home. But if you have those high traffic areas, if you have that carpet that is just filthy, if maybe you have carpet and even rugs too, because this can work on rugs, but I was saying a little bit earlier, if you wear shoes in your home, then every time you walk into your home with those shoes on, you're bringing in new dirt. And if you're not cleaning the carpet, then that dirt is just staying there, and vacuuming is not enough. Let Bissell wash the carpets for you with everything that you need. Now, we do have a price break. We took $50 off of the price. We even have free shipping, and we have 5 flex to get this home. And it is easy to use.